What is going on, everybody? It's Alex coming back at you with another video. Today, we are doing the Week 11 records predictions. I definitely butchered the word records, which is strange. But this is going to be filmed before Thursday Night Football is done, but most likely will be uploaded after, just because computer is going to be doing lots of lockdown browser stuff today, so we're going to be downloading it, but we're going to have to upload it later tonight. So if you guys see this, no, not cheating the system, not going to get a free dub. We all know how many times I choose the wrong game, so might as well just continue choosing the wrong game, right? But this week, let's roll with the AFC teams first. Pittsburgh, Jacksonville. We're obviously, I don't think there's as much of a discussion. We're not going to talk about it, guys. I mean, Pittsburgh is insane right now. And these records are not up to date. These are, I have not done my reactions / what we have learned video. So we'll update that as time goes on. But let's just focus on here right now. Tennessee, Baltimore. Tennessee continues to just come back in weird ways, but man, Baltimore, they just got beat in their best passing game. Tennessee's defense is really not the best with pass rush. I don't know, because does Baltimore want to get beaten again by Tennessee? That's the real question right now. If I'm not mistaken, Tennessee is on kind of like a wobbly stretch. So do they want to bounce back too? These are all questions that we're going to have to answer. We're going to find out this week. But I think Baltimore, I think they're going to be a little bit more hungry because they're going to realize that they're starting to fall behind. So I'm going to be rocking Baltimore here. Again, it's at home. I mean, yeah, the fans aren't there, and we've actually seen more away teams winning than home teams this year, but I think we're going to rock with the team in Maryland. Next, New England, Houston. I'm going to be rocking Houston here. I don't know why. I just don't feel New England. Again, New England beat Baltimore. If I'm not mistaken, that is a pretty big deal. But I think Houston, they need to have a bounce-back game. I love New England and how they're playing, but they need to have a bounce-back game, and this needs to be it. Like, Houston has been, like, this close so many times, and they just don't get over the hump. I think this week, if I'm not mistaken, Stephon Gilmore still might be out, question mark. In that case, we're going to definitely rock Houston here. Miami, Denver. This is going to be not too fun of a game. Miami has done an amazing job basically flipping from one of the worst to one of the best. Just within a year, getting their signal caller, getting a good coaching staff in line, and they're just doing a great job. So cheers to them. Miami is my third favorite team. It's pretty good. So, let's keep rocking it, Miami. You guys are going to crunch up on the Denver Broncos because we all know Drew Lock might not even play for one. So I think the answer is pretty obvious here. New York Jets, Chargers. This is another gimmick game. I don't even know if Sam Darnold's going to play, so we'll see how that turns out. But Chargers are, there's no real reason to say this. Of course, the Chargers will probably try to find a way to lose because they'll get an amazing pick and then substitute with somebody. But next we got Kansas City, fully rested against Vegas. This is going to be an interesting game because Vegas got them last time, but Vegas pretty much has their entire starting lineup out on COVID. So we're going to be easily rocking Kansas City here. That's probably the biggest gimme game of the entire year. So just thanks to COVID. Eagles placing quite a few guys on COVID list. Browns, I didn't really hear too much about that. Cleveland's a pretty hostile environment. So is Philadelphia, but Cleveland's it's right on the lake. It's a little bit more of a challenge. Cleveland just won, and I'm going to continue rolling with it. They barely beat the Houston Texans, but realistically, they could have beat them by a little bit more if Nick Chubb didn't take the wise and generous move out and just take a step out of bounds. So Cleveland's doing better than what that score definitely said, but, we'll rock with it. Green Bay, Indianapolis, this is going to be an interesting game, I think it's going to be a lot closer than what people think. Indianapolis' defense is pretty damn solid, and their offense is pretty cooking. They're missing Marlon Mack, but they're doing a really good job. And Green Bay is shown to have some weaknesses, but I'm going to still rock with Aaron. I got to continue rocking with Aaron. I think Phillip can make too many stupid mistakes against a guy like Jair Alexander, who is arguably, if not undisputably, the best corner in the league. So yeah, we're gonna rock this way. Next, Cincy, Washington. This is actually going to be a good game. It's kind of weird to say that. But we're going to be rocking Cincy here. They just had an embarrassing loss to the Steelers, who embarrasses me because I actually chose Cincy. But I think we need to go Cincinnati here, guys. It's Washington. Alex Smith has been doing a great job. First time in his career, he's gone back-to-back 300-yard games. That's a big tip of the cap for a guy who he might not have been walked. Like, we didn't know if he was going to walk again. So Cincinnati, I think, is going to be able to pull a victory here. They had just like a little bit too embarrassing of a loss last time. Arizona, Seattle, the game that will be going on tonight. I think I'm going to be rocking Arizona again here. They have a really good record in Seattle, but maybe Russell will pull one out. This is just something that we have to see. We have to see, DK Metcalf or Tyler Lockett. If one of those gets bunned up, we have to see if the other one can compensate. So I think that Arizona's cooking right now. They're doing a really good job. Seattle, trading away BJ Finney wasn't a smart move in my opinion. I don't think they gained that much value from Carlos Dunlap. Yeah, I don't really like anything that was going on in Seattle right now. Next, Detroit, Carolina. This is going to be a good game, but Teddy, I think, is out. So I'm definitely going to be choosing Detroit over PJ Walker, Carolina Panthers. So there's no more to really talk about that. Atlanta. This is going to be an interesting game, actually, because both are dome teams. And Drew Brees has shown that he can work with the best of them still. People are like, oh, he's still in top 5. The dude can barely throw a 20-yard pass. The question is, can the Falcons actually do something about it? My answer is probably no. I would love to see it, especially we all know Drew Brees is out, so we have to see if Crab Legs can do anything. But I'm still going to rock New Orleans here. I don't think the game plan is going to change too much. Alvin Kamara is still going to get the checkdowns. Michael Thomas still going to get the crazy hand receptions and shit. I don't really see much changing. And then Crab Legs could honestly provide a little bit of explosiveness to his offense. Not saying he's definitely not better than Brees, but I think that if they're careful with Crab Legs, then he could be as effective. So with that in mind, they can chew more clock that way with being more conservative, and I think that's the best way to go. Next, Cowboys, Minnesota. We're going to be rocking Minnesota here. Dallas's defense has been pretty horrific this year, and Dalvin Cook's going to probably eat up on that. Alexander Madison, they're going to try to split carries probably more because, you don't want to completely run your guy into the ground. And then Jefferson's been proving me wrong. He has been proving that he was definitely worth that first-round pick, even though I said it was a great pick when they did it. He just wasn't really that high on my wide receiver list, but he's been doing a really good job. And the safeties have proven a little bit of an Achilles heel for the Dallas Cowboys, and the linebackers haven't been doing too good to help them out. So I'm going to be rocking Minnesota here. And then Rams, Bucks. This is an interesting one because Rams could definitely pull one out on this, but on Monday Night Football, I'm going to go Brady. Last time we really saw the lights on between Goff and Brady. We all know who came out on top, even though it was the most boring Super Bowl in the history of mankind. So that is the week. I'm sorry, guys. There's probably not too much energy going on. It's been a stressful week. Finals are starting this weekend. They're going all the way till December 16th. It's really weird. It's Italian finals. I have 3 different Italian finals, then a bunch of other classes. So I'm sorry, registration was also today, so that was a pain in the ass because as a sophomore, you're pretty much at the bottom of the totem pole. Love that, but, you gotta deal with it. We gotta roll with the punches. So I'm sorry, guys, if the energy was a little bit low tonight. It was just, it's just the vibe right now. I'm trying to do the best, trying to get you guys to your picks and stuff, and trying to keep energetic for you guys. So, support me down in the comments section. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe. We're over 330 now. I'm just okay. I'm really appreciative of the fact that you guys support me so much, and it makes me want to do things like this, even on crappy days like this. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you on the far side. Peace.